right now by Desiree Sukov. And how good has the sophomore been for CSUB of late? Sukov, the outside hitter, with her third straight double-double in a three-set sweep of Fullerton on Tuesday night. She leads the Roadrunners with 2.3 kills per set. For Utah Valley, a team that was selected to finish fourth in the preseason polls in the conference, but they've struggled a bit here of late. They're 0-3 in conference play. Utah Valley have lost 5 straight contests coming into this one. They're being led by a freshman who leads the WAC in kills, Kazna Terafiti, 4.1 kills per set. She is the top offensive player in the Western Athletic Conference. This should be a fun one. 2 high-powered offenses that play a similar style, and it's coming up next right here on ESPN3.
Did you know that over 43 million Americans struggle with mental health problems annually?
43 million.
That's 1 in 5 adults.
Did you know that there's 1 death by suicide in the United States every 12 minutes?
Did you know that suicide takes the lives of over 40,000 Americans each year?
Over 40,000 mothers,
fathers,
daughters,
sons, brothers,
sisters, and friends.
Did you know that you can help reverse this trend?
If you or someone you know is struggling with mental illness, don't keep it to yourself.
Roadrunners in Utah Valley University. Wolverines get ready for a Western Athletic Conference volleyball matchup here. I'm Jason Galvin. Great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. And don't adjust your screens. It's supposed to be dark in here right now. Getting ready to do player intros for the Roadrunners, the home team. And this is undoubtedly one of the toughest buildings in the Western Athletic Conference to play in. CSU Bakersfield going for its 7th straight victory here on a 6-game winning streak. 6-0 here in the Icardo Center. And check this out. Dating back to October 15th of 2016, the Roadrunners have won 15 of 17 matchups here inside of the Icardo Center. Desiree Sukov, you see her on your screen right there, has been the dominant Desiree Sukov, you see her on your screen right there, has been the dominant player for the Roadrunners over the last 3 contests. Double-doubles in each of those matchups, including 11 kills and 10 digs on Tuesday night in a non-conference 3-set sweep of CSU Fullerton, Cal State Fullerton. Of course, the future Big West rivals of the CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners, who will move to the Big West Conference for the 2020 season. So 2 more seasons to count this year in the Western Athletic Conference. Here's Utah Valley on a 5-game losing streak right now. Sam Atoa in his 19th year as the head coach, and the big player is that 5'11" outside hitter, number 9, and she has been fantastic. Kazna Terafiti has been leading the WAC in kills this year, and over 4 kills per set for Utah Valley in her first volleyball. The Roadrunners led by Desiree Sukov and Brooke Boyso, the freshman who is coming off of a Conference Defensive Player of the Week 2 weeks ago. Sydney Witt, Vuka Brat, Krista Hernandez, Madison DeGarmo, Brianna Mariner will also be in the starting lineup for 5th-year head coach Giovanna Mello, who has won the Western Athletic Conference tournament twice in 4 seasons here with the Roadrunners, including last year, bounced in the first round of the NCAA tournament both times by Stanford. The Roadrunners trying to load up on their non-conference schedule. To see Coach Mello there from Brazil. Former Arizona State Sun Devil in her collegiate playing days. And we are ready to go with the first set. Great to have you with us here And this should be a fun one. Two teams that play similar styles. In fact, I asked Giovanni Mello before the game to see Sam Matoa, the 19th year head coach here at Utah Valley University, actually in his 20th season now. And I asked Coach Mello before the game, what would make this matchup so difficult? She said, we're identical. We play identical styles of volleyball. And so it's tough because we have to practice all week against each other at full strength. We can't simulate another team's style. We're playing ourselves, essentially. And Utah Valley has a lot of players who can score. That's going to be fun to watch here. We're ready to go. The whistle from the up official is Landry Homsher, Patrick Bradley down on the floor. We are underway with the first set, and it's CSU Bakersfield trying to get on the board, kept alive by the libero for Utah Valley. Here's Sydney Wicks on the set, and Brianna Mariner is blocked in front by Kristen Allred, and Utah Valley strikes first. This is Maddie Wardle, the junior serving. Hernandez with the first touch. Boyso was sent back. This will be Mariner from the left side of the court. Wardle sets. Big block in front by Mariner, who keeps it alive. Sydney Wicks now will set. Boyso can just send it over. And an opportunity on the outside from Alexis Davies was sent back. And another point for Utah Valley. Boyso charged with the attacking error on that one. Wardle with the serve and an ace. Perfectly placed. It was Vukobrot who laid out, got a hand on it, but could not play the ball. Milica Vukobrot, the freshman from Novi Sad, Serbia. Wardle's fourth service. Wicks sets. Boyso goes wide. Utah Valley off to a quick start here, up 4-0. On Tuesday night, the Roadrunners struggled in the first set against Fullerton, and I asked Coach Mello about that before the game. She said, you know, we tend to start a little slow. We like to figure out what the other team is doing, and then we kind of learn. And there's a service error by Wardle and a side out. The runners will serve for the first time. Trailing 4-1 here in the opening set, and it's Desiree Sukoff who will serve for CSU Bakersfield. Sukoff with 3 straight double-doubles, picks up an ace right off the bat as it was misplayed by Kristen Allred. Sukoff's 25th ace of the season. No other Roadrunner in double figures. Wardle with the set. Takes a advantageous bounce for Utah Valley. Wardle dives, cannot get it over the net. Michaela Jarema. Kind of an awkward touch there, as you see. And the runners now with 3 straight points, and Sukoff will continue her service. Wardle to set. Sukoff plays it. Here's Wicks. Tough play for Hernandez. She'll get it over the net, just barely. Played back to the runners and a chance to set up a play. And here's Boyso to finish. Brooke Boyso brings the Roadrunners even 4 here in the opening set. Boyso had the first touch. Wicks with the set, and Boyso delivered. Nobody better on this Roadrunner team than Sydney Wicks at setting up her teammates. 345 assists on the season coming into this game, and Sukoff with a service error sends it into the net. And a side out back to Utah Valley. It is 5-4. Sukoff's 23rd service error of the season. The service from Utah Valley and Kristen Allred. A chance for Brianna Mariner. Played by Wardle. Set by Merrill, and a big finish by Tara Feedy, and that's the first kill for Kasna Terafidi, the freshman who leads the conference, over 4 kills per set. Picks up kill number 1 here in this contest. Allred on the service. Sukoff plays it. Wicks, and now Mariner, the left-handed attempt. It's saved by Wardle. Played back over. Here's Wicks again. A touch by Vukobrot. Hernandez keeps it alive. Runner's got to get it over the net. Boyso does so. Wardle has a chance to set. Right-handed finish, Boyso with the big block in front. Terafiti with the little tip over. Big block there by Brooke Boyso. Krista Hernandez will serve for CSUB. 6-5, Utah Valley leading this opening set. Wardle, here's Terafiti, plays it into the net. And the first set even at 6. Roadrunners 9-6 on the season, 3-0 in conference play. 2-0, pardon me, in conference play. Utah Valley is 8-8, 0-3 in conference play. And a big block by Madison DeGarmo, the first time we called the senior's name in this contest. The transfer from Wyoming. Got a right hand up. Sent that one back. The runners lead 7-6. Hernandez with the big dig there. Terafiti. Did it deflect? It did. A side out to Utah Valley. Here's another look at it. And it was Brianna Mariner whose right hand deflected the spike from Terafiti. Even at 7. Second kill for Kasna Terafiti in this contest. And then libero serving for Utah Valley is Saren Merrill. Wardle, and what a play that was as Wardle set it up, and a little tip to send it back over by Jasmine Nutupuivaha. Nutupuivaha out of Hawaii is a junior. Wick sets Mariner. Dive by Allred to keep it alive. A great dig there. DeGarmo sets. Brianna Mariner finishes. Side out, back to the Roadrunners. It's 8-8. Lisa Elisaya into the contest and will serve, a freshman out of Utah, South Jordan, Utah. And that one goes wide on the attack by Alexis Davies. Elisaya will continue service. The Roadrunners lead 9-8. Second time they have led here in the opening set. Utah Valley jumped out to a 4-0 lead. The Runners brought it even. Two clubs have essentially gone back and forth since. What a save that was by Hernandez. Took it right off the chest. Diving attempt by Allred to keep it alive. Terafiti sends it over. A set DeGarmo can't finish. Here's Terafiti, blocked by DeGarmo. Left-handed attempt by Emily Hansen. A big rally here, and Terafiti finds some open space. Sukov was back the defensive side of the court and could not get there. Look at Terafiti just pick out her spot. See Sukov lay out, didn't matter. All even at 9. Jasa Funk Stratton, the sophomore from Alpine, Utah, to serve for Utah Valley. And Terafiti slams it home. Utah Valley back on top here, 10-9. Elisaya set up to Garmo, it's sent back. Now Elisaya sets up, and a finish by Milica Vukabrat. First time that we've called Milica Vukabrat's name on offense. Picks up a kill to bring this first set even at 10. Just as we expected so far, and it's Vukabrat to serve. Competitive back and forth contest. Big block in front. Sukov and DeGarmo were both there. Now it's Hansen and DeGarmo sending Terafiti back. Terafiti again. Emily Hansen sends it back. And the Runners lead 11-10. The hometown girl, Emily Hansen, the only Roadrunner from here in Bakersfield, a Centennial High graduate, as Utah Valley brings it even. Kasnatera Fidi will serve. Right-handed finish, Desiree Sukoff. And it's 12-11. CSUB right back on top and will pick up the serve. Madison DeGarmo to serve for the Roadrunners, with 9 aces on the season. And there's number 10. So DeGarmo becomes just the second Roadrunner to get into double figures on service aces. It was a battle entering this one between DeGarmo, Elisaya, and Sydney Wicks, who all had 9. DeGarmo continues service. Picked her spot. Utah Valley scrambling. Allred recovers, but sends it way too deep. The runner's biggest lead of the contest. It's 14-11 here in the opening set. DeGarmo continuing service, the senior out of Castle Rock, Colorado, and a Wyoming transfer. Allred blocked in front by Hansen and Boyso. Here's Brooke Boyso, finishes. Runners lead by 4, it's 15-11. And a timeout. 15-11, CSUB leads here in the opening set. We're back with more on ESPN3.
Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you. So what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye?
Did you know that over 43 million Americans struggle with mental health problems annually?
43 million.
That's 1 in 5 adults.
Did you know that there's 1 death by suicide in the United States every 12 minutes?
Did you know that suicide takes the lives of over 40,000 Americans each year?
Over 40,000 mothers,
fathers,
daughters,
sons, brothers,
sisters, and friends.
Did you know that you can help reverse this trend?
If you or someone you know is struggling with mental illness, don't keep it to yourself.
Welcome back inside the Icardo Center here on the campus of CSU Bakersfield as the Roadrunners lead the Utah Valley Wolverines 15-11 here in the opening set of this Western Athletic Conference game. I'm Jason Galvin, and Madison DeGarmo continues service and picks up her second ace of this run and 11th of the season. Just like that, the Runners with a 5-point lead in the opening set, the biggest lead for either club in this contest now. Utah Valley led 4-0 to open the contest. It's been close ever since, and DeGarmo nearly picks up another ace. Right-handed attempt by Allred is set back. Just played across. Manzanares and now Sukoff, and she went a little too deep with that one. Desiree Sukoff with an error on that attack. And a side out back to Utah Valley makes it 16-12. So the Wolverines trailing by 4. And the service to Jasmine Nutupuivaha. Sukoff makes up for her mistake. It's 17-12 as Elisaya and Hansen exit. Wicks and Brianna Mariner enter, and it's Sydney Wicks to serve for CSU Bakersfield. 17-12, the Runners lead. Wicks looking for her 10th ace of the year. It will not come here. Kept alive by Manzanares, but Mariner cannot get there. Hannah Manzanares had a career high in digs on Tuesday night against Fullerton. The side out, some substitutions for Utah Valley, and to serve It's Maddie Wardle, the junior out of Wilsonville, Oregon. And Wardle with an error right off the bat. The runners' lead is back to 5. It is 18-13. Melitza Vukabrat enters the game, and Desiree Sukov, the service specialist for the Roadrunners, will serve. Her second service of the game. And she picks up an ace right off the bat. A beautiful serve that was. A lot of top spin, just knuckled over the net. See it again. Runners lead by 6. It's 19-13. Sukov this time goes deep. Service error by Desiree Sukov. It's 19-14, and Utah Valley will get the serve back. Sukov with 2 aces and 2 errors. Big block in front. Vukabrat keeps it alive. Played over by the runners. Wardle sets. And a big attack there. And a point for Utah Valley as Alexis Davies, the senior from Murray, Utah, gets the kill. It's deflected at the net, and then Brianna Mariner got a hand on it. Was all she could do. So the lead is down to 4, and make it 3. Big block at the net by Kazna Tarafidi. And a timeout, CSU Bakersfield. Giovanna Mello wants to slow down the momentum, and having a conversation now with Sydney Wicks as comes off the floor. 19-16 now. There's a look at Desiree Sukov. 3 straight double-doubles for Sukov and 5 on the season coming into this contest. And Sukov right now with 2 kills and 2 aces. Kazna Tarafidi for Utah Valley. Tarafidi, who leads the conference in kills, has 4 in this one, right at her average. She also has 3 errors, though. Tarafidi averaging 4.1 kills per set. 1 more, and she'd be able to advance her average. Tarafidi, the only player on the Wolverines with multiple kills. And just 1 service ace. So really, it's been the Roadrunners with errors that have kept Utah Valley close here after Utah Valley jumped out to that 4-0 lead early, and the Roadrunners were able to battle back, and then at one point led as much as 6. It was 19-13. Wolverines on a 3-point run here. So look at Sukov having a conversation with Mackenzie Westfall, who played for Giovanna Mello. Community college in Nebraska, followed her here as an assistant coach for the Roadrunners. And Wicks got a piece of the net. Utah Valley on a 4-point run here, 19-17. CSU Bakersfield still leads. Service continues for Kristen Allred. Utah Valley back in this opening set. Until there. Service ends, a side out is Allred with an error. CSU Bakersfield leads 20-17. Krista Hernandez, the libero, will serve for the Roadrunners. Wardle sets for Utah Valley. Tarafidi gets her 5th kill of the contest. It's 20-18. As good as advertised so far for Kazna Tarafidi. And now it's Saren Merrill, the sophomore from Orem, Utah, and the libero for Utah Valley, serving for the Wolverines. A low serve. Here's Wicks. DeGarmo is blocked in front. Tarafidi. Nutupuivaha. I think there was one other Wolverine there as well. I've been Kristen Allred. 1-point game. The opening set. Sukov to Wicks. Vukabrat finishes. And the lead is 2 at 21-19. And substitution coming for CSU Bakersfield. Mariner and Wicks are out. Emily Hansen is in along with, and now serving, Leysa Elisaya. Elisaya sends it over. Tara Feedy with the first touch and the third. Kept alive. Here's Hernandez. A chance for Emily Hansen. Blocked in front, but it got over the net, and Emily Hansen picks up kill number 2, 22-19. And a timeout for Utah Valley. And Sam Atoa wants to have a conversation with his young squad. Atoa in his 20th season here at Utah Valley, a graduate of BYU in 1988, I should say. Scott Lee is head assistant in his 12th season at Utah Valley, a veteran staff for the Wolverines, but coaching a young program as you look at Cesar Bonetti and Giovanna Mello on the left and right, respectively, there, having a conversation with their program. Utah Valley with just 1 senior and 4 juniors, so 12 underclassmen on the roster. And of course, led by Tara Feedy, who is a freshman, and Nudu Puivaha, who's a junior. Alexis Davies, the only senior on the squad, and we've called her name a few times in this contest. But Kristen Allred's a sophomore. Maddie Wardle's a junior. The Utah Valley team picked to finish 4th in the conference in the preseason. The Roadrunners are picked to finish 3rd. But a chance for Utah Valley to really build on something this year. Establish themselves maybe as conference favorites for next season. Right there with the Roadrunners, who are far from a veteran team themselves. All right, timeout over, 22-19. Roadrunners on top here in the opening set. And the service from Elisaya. Allred, who's first touch and then finished by Nudu Puivaha. It's 22-20. Picked on Brianna Mariner there. And so the service goes to Jasa Funk Stratton, the sophomore from Alpine, Utah. 22-20. CSU Bakersfield leading in the opening set. And an illegal set. And the runners get a point. It's 23-20. And Sam Atoa wants to have another conversation. A timeout called. Was not happy with how Utah Valley came out of the last timeout. CSU Bakersfield leads 23-20 here in the opening set. Another chance to regroup. So take a look at the stats right now. Kasna Terafidi leading the way for Utah Valley with 5 kills. And for the Roadrunners, a team effort. Melitza Vukabrat with 3 kills. Brooke Boyso and Desiree Sukov each have 2. Sukov and DeGarmo both with 2 service aces so far. Krista Hernandez has 6 digs already. Big game for the Libero in the opening set for CSU Bakersfield. DeGarmo on the left there. Let's take a look at some highlights from this opening set so far. And that is Tara Feedy with a big finish. She's had a few of those. Here's Vukabrat, who leads the way for the Roadrunners with 3 kills right now.
Yeah, nice job, ladies. You're one of our spirit squad. Excellent.
Nutu Baha, who's also been fantastic. Now 23-20 is the score in the opening set.
Serving the Roadrunners, Melitza.
There's Vukabrat. Runners need 2 points to win the opening set. And Tara Feedy, who switches sides, gets a kill, her 6th of the opening set. It's 23-21. Hannah Manzanares will come in and will replace Vukabrat. So the runners substituting for defense here with Sukov and Manzanares and Hernandez on the back line. Abby Vincent serving, the freshman from American Fork, Utah. Here's Sukov. Soft touch. Nice job by Mariner to keep it alive. That's Elisaya, pardon me. Touched across by Utah Valley, and here's Sukov. Big block in front by DeGarmo, but it goes out. At a point to Utah Valley. And the runners' lead is down to 1. It is 23-22. The Wolverines have scratched and clawed their way back into this one after trailing 19-13 in the opening set. And Vincent continues her service, but sends it square into the net. And it's set point for CSU Bakersfield. 24-22, and Madison DeGarmo will serve with 2 aces already in this opening set. The senior trying to send the runners to another set win, and nearly gets it right off the bat. Allred sends it back and will get the kill. Tristan Allred keeps it alive for Utah Valley. It's 24-23. A substitution. Samatoa pulls Jasmine Nutupuivaha, who was set to serve, and replaces with Elena Hansen, the freshman from Highland, Utah. Hansen's serve kept alive. Here's Sukov trying to end it. And Utah Valley keeps it alive, but Brooke Boyso finds some space near the back line, and that's it for set number 1. Boyso gets the finish. Here's another look. A lot of open space. Boyso, the freshman from Scottsdale, able to finish, and the Roadrunners win the opening set. 25-23. We're back with set number 2 between the Roadrunners and Wolverines here on ESPN3.
Under these lights,
The whiteout night at Happy Valley.
anything can happen on Saturday night.
The college football playoff is coming, and this season, everything matters. Your game face, his khakis, their bling, your black tie, where you sit, where he sits, the height of the grass, the signs you make, or what this lady eats for breakfast. Because the college football playoff is coming, and everything you do matters.
No pressure.
Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is LeBron James.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Kobe Bryant.
Julius Erving.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
I didn't choose it. It chose me.
MLS. Our soccer is everywhere, so the world knows how we do our soccer. Tomorrow on ESPN and FS1.
27 outs. The season's that short now. 162 games to arrive here. 9 innings to survive. 27 outs. Baseball on the brink. When it all comes down to one game. The NL Wild Card, presented by Hankook Tire. Tuesday at 8 on ESPN.
Back inside the Icardo Center, getting ready to go with set number 2 here between CSU Bakersfield and Utah Valley. The Roadrunners hanging on for the 2-point win in the opening set. I'm Jason Galvin. Great to have you with us. The CSU Bakersfield looks to advance to 3-0 in conference play and move into a tie with Missouri, Kansas City at the top of the Western Athletic Conference. UMKC also at 3-0 right now, and the Roadrunners sitting at 2-0. Utah Valley still looking for that first conference win. Here's some highlights from the opening set of this one. Brianna Mariner sent back there. Utah Valley jumped out to an early lead. The Roadrunners came storming back. Desiree Sukov with one of her 2 service aces. Brooke Boyso was great in the opening set as well. Gets a kill there. Boyso had the set winning kill. Boyso with the block in front. Freshman has been lights out for the Roadrunners here. Missouri, Kansas City, by the way, won 3-0 over Cal Baptist today to move to 4-0 in conference play. Actually makes them 3-0. Chicago State contest not logged. To double check on that. So get ready to go here for set number 2. Sydney Wicks is deep to serve for CSU Bakersfield. Wicks did not score off of a serve in the opening set, had 1 dig, 2 assists. It was Lisa Elisaya with 3 assists to lead the way. Usually it's Wicks leading the way with assists for the Roadrunners. Here we go, set number 2 underway. And for Utah Valley, Michaela Jurema goes wide on her first attempt, and CSU Bakersfield jumps out to a 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Brooke Boyso, Melitza Vukabrat with 3 kills apiece for Bakersfield. Kazna Terafiti with 6 kills to lead the opening set for Utah Valley. And the Wolverines bring it even at 1 and a side out. And that was Jurema. Krista Hernandez could not keep it alive. Looked like it might have been deflected by Boyso to change the direction. Hernandez sent it a little wide. Sukov can just play it back over. Big finish. And a point for Jasmine Nutupuivaha. Nutupuivaha had 2 kills for Utah Valley, along with Kaylee Downs. And tied for second for the Wolverines in the opening set. Sukov is sent back, kept alive by Mariner. Wicks can just play it over. Terafiti, look out. Hernandez keeps it alive. Wicks plays it back. And another chance for Terafiti, who goes short and finishes. And even at 2 apiece. Service for Saren Merrill. Wicks and Sukov, and Desiree Sukov find some open space. It's 3-2 Utah Valley. And Sukov will now serve. Desiree Sukov in the opening set had 2 service aces to bring her total to 25 on the year. Far and away the leader for the Roadrunners, and there is Terafiti once again. Kazna Terafiti just keeps scoring for Utah Valley. The Western Athletic Conference leader in kills per set, has over-delivered so far. Service from Jasa Funk Stratton for Utah Valley. Hernandez keeps that alive with the dig. Boyso, a little touch over. Merrill sets. Terafiti, another finish for Kazna Terafiti. Now this one goes wide. Was not deflected in front. I'm sitting opposite of that. It looked like it might have been deflected. You saw a clear shot down the line, though, and a point to CSUB. So Terafiti on an attacking error. And Hernandez serves for the runners. And Terafiti says, what error? Comes right back with the kill to make it 5-3 Utah Valley here in set number 2. And the freshman will now serve. Kazna Terafiti out of Lehigh, Utah. Left-handed finish, Melitza Vukabrat. Both of these clubs being paced by freshmen early on. Terafiti for Utah Valley, Vukabrat and Boyso for the runners. And here is Laysa Elisaya. And Laysa Elisaya's first serve of set number 2 is too deep. So the lead back to 2 for the Wolverines. 6-4 Utah Valley. Utupui Vaha serving with Utah Valley up 6-4. A big block in front. Sukov keeps it alive. Here's a chance for Vukabrat. The Wolverines gonna be tough here. They'll just play it back over. Hernandez sets it up. Mariner and now Emily Hansen cannot finish. Played back over by Alred. And Vukabrat blocked in front. Big shot there from Terafiti, but it goes too far. And it's 6-5. Vukabrat to serve. The runners trailing by 1 here in set number 2. A left-handed service over the net. Too deep. That was Kaylee Downs, the freshman from Temecula, down in Southern California. Way Southern California. Even at 6, Kaylee Downs, one of 2 freshmen from Chaparral High School in Temecula, along with Kenzie Guimont, who has not entered this contest yet, playing for Utah Valley. Illegal touch. And a net violation. Hannah Manzanares enters for Milica Vukabrat on the runner's side. And Maddie Wardle, who will serve for Utah Valley, enters along with Alexis Davies. So it's 7-6, Utah Valley, and Wardle to serve. Elisaya sets it up. Emily Hansen cannot find open space. Tipped back over, kept alive by Elisaya. Look at the effort here by both clubs. Ball stuck on the right side of the court. Near side for your cameras. Well, you're sitting at home. It's now 8-6. Michaela Jarema credited with the kill, and there's a finish for CSU Bakersfield. So it's 8-7. Madison DeGarmo picks up kill number 1 of this set. And now will serve. 2 aces in the opening set for DeGarmo. And the runners are even, 8-8. Too strong. And that was Michaela Jarema again. And an error from DeGarmo. And she knew it right away, ran into the huddle. Told the club, my bad. The second it left her hand, she knew it was just hit a little odd. DeGarmo now subbed out. It's 9-8. Utah Valley serving is Kristen Allred. And Allred, right off the bat, turns it back over on the service error. Sydney Wicks will return along with Brianna Mariner for CSU Bakersfield. Giovanna Mello is taking full advantage of her substitutes right now to play matchups, offense to defense. Sydney Wicks to serve. And Wicks Utah Valley goes back on top, 10-9. That one just missed getting in. Here's Saren Merrill to serve. Merrill sends it over. Krista Hernandez and now Wicks. And a finish, Desiree Sukov with some power. It's even at 10. Authoritative finish for the sophomore. Sukov to serve. Back across, here's Wicks. Trouble for Utah Valley, and Brooke Boyso, did she get it in? No, little too deep. Boyso had an opportunity there and a lot of open space on the back line, but just a little too much. And the Wolverines go back on top, 11-10 here in set number 2. The Runners won the opening set, 25-23. Brianna Mariner rejected. The Wolverines lead it 12-10. Nutupuivaha, Tarafiti. Both get credit with blocks there. Funk Stratton continues her service for the Wolverines. Hernandez on the first touch. Now Wicks sets up. Vukabrat cannot finish. Tarafiti too much. She thought it was deflected. Landry Homsher, the up referee, disagreed. It's 11-12, Utah Valley leading. And the service to Krista Hernandez. The sophomore from Culver City, the libero for the Runners. And she goes just a little too deep. She went for the back left corner. Immediate turnover, 13-11, Wolverines. Kazna Tarafiti will serve. Tarafiti sends it across. Wicks keeps it alive for DeGarmo, but blocked back. Sukov could not save it. Utah Valley with a 3-point lead. It's 14-11 here in set number 2. Tarafiti sends it over. Brianna Mariner, and that one finds open space. It's 14-12, Utah Valley. Mariner subbed out along with Wicks. It's Hansen and Elisaya who enter, and Elisaya immediately back to serve. Lesa Elisaya, left-handed service. Tarafiti on the first touch. Big attack from Allred. Kept alive by the Runners. Sukov sends it back over. A chance now for Allred again. That was Davies. Here's Hansen. Big battle in front of the net here. Both clubs very comfortable there. Elisaya sets. DeGarmo took something off of it. Hansen keeps it alive. Now a chance again for Allred. Too deep. And it's a 1-point game. 14-13, Utah Valley leads. And CSU Bakersfield with a chance to bring this second set even. And Lesa Elisaya's service will continue. Elisaya over the net. Allred sent back by DeGarmo. Allred again. Hernandez, first touch. And then Elisaya, and then Madison DeGarmo, and this set is tied at 14. Madison DeGarmo's second kill. Elisaya serves. Utupuivaha could not find space. Vukabrat. This is kept alive. Davies. Left-handed shot by Hansen. Allred set back. DeGarmo score it. Hansen as well. CSU Bakersfield has rallied back to the lead. It is 15-14 and a media timeout. Runners lead set number 2 after winning the opening set. We're back here on ESPN3.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye? That when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quade?
All right. See ya!
Right at it, right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
whatever you're going to do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
Back inside the Icardo Center here on the campus of CSU Bakersfield, and it's the Roadrunners who have come back to take a 15-14 lead over Utah Valley here in set number 2. CSU Bakersfield won the opening set 25-23. It'll be Lisa Elisaya to continue service for the runners here. I'm Jason Galvin. Great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. Thanks for spending some time with us here on ESPN3. And Elisaya with the left-handed serve. Tara Feedy, and now Nutupui Vaha gets the kill to bring this one back even. Jasmine Nutupui Vaha, the junior out of Hauula, Hawaii. And now she'll serve. Sukov on the first touch, and then it was Elisaya setting up Madison DeGarmo, and CSU Bakersfield jumps back in front, 16-15. And it's Vukabrat to serve. One of 2 freshmen from Europe on this squad. Vukabrat from Serbia. Hanna Makanova from the Czech Republic, likely redshirting this year. Vukabrat with a great dig there. And a little touch from Hansen, who now plays it back over after a scramble at the net. And a finish off the right hand of Michaela Jarema. All even at 16 as Maddie Wardle will serve for Utah Valley. Hansen sent back. And a point to the runners as it went straight out. That one went off the hands. It looked like it was Michaela Jarema. So 17-16 as DeGarmo serves. Elisaya sets up. Sukov is rejected. And we're back even at 17 apiece. You know, Giovanna Mello, the head coach for CSU Bakersfield, the director of volleyball operations here for the Roadrunners, said before the game they scouted Utah Valley. She thought Utah Valley won every game that they have lost. Boy, ball to a funny deflection there. Continue that Mello story because it sounds confusing, but it's really not. After this rally, which continues, and Tara Feedy gets the point. Utah Valley back up 18-17. I asked Coach Mello, I said, what do you mean? They lost every contest that you're talking about. 5 straight. She said, yes, but they won the contest on the court. They were the better team all the way across. They outplayed their opponents. They just made too many errors themselves. They basically beaten themselves in 5 straight contests. That was an interesting note and high praise from Mello, talking about a young team, saying how talented Utah Valley really could be with how much time is left in the season. Really thinks the Wolverines are going to be a factor here in the WAC as the left-handed finish. And CSU Bakersfield brings it even at 18 as Emily Hansen, who had a big game on Tuesday against Fullerton, picks up the kill there. 3rd kill for Hansen. Sydney Wicks to serve. Tara Feedy kept alive by Hernandez and Boyso. Sukov, what a dig. Tara Feedy, another chance, hits the net. Runners lead 19-18 here in set 2. What a battle this has been. Giovanna Mello predicted that before the contest. She said, for whatever reason, every time we play Utah Valley, it's always a battle, back and forth. Tara Feedy, little touch over. Wicks will set it up. Brooke Boyso, it's brought back. Wicks keeps it alive. Now Hernandez. Here's Brianna Mariner. Wardle keeps it alive. And now Allred Wardle can just play it back over to Hernandez. And Wicks and Mariner blocked, kept alive by Sukov and Hernandez. Another chance for Brianna Mariner. Goes to the back. Maddie Wardle plays it off. and it's 20-18. CSU Bakersfield out in front by 2 here in set number 2. Timeout, Utah Valley, and head coach Sam Matoa wants to talk things over. 20-18, the Roadrunners. Brianna Mariner with the big finish there. Here's another look. Some highlights here from set number 2. Tara Feedy. Big finish from Desiree Sukov there. Sukov continues to lead the way for the Roadrunners in this one. Desiree Sukov right now with 4 kills, tied with Melitza Vukabrat for the CSU Bakersfield lead. Boy, what a team effort this has been so far, though. Look at the stats for the Roadrunners. Vukabrat and Sukov with 4 kills apiece, but then Boyso, Mariner, DeGarmo, and Hansen all have 3. You want to talk about spreading the ball around. Roadrunners have done a great job of that. Sydney Wicks with 6 assists. Lisa Elisaya has 8 so far for CSUB. For Utah Valley, as predicted, it's been Kazna Tarafidi with 10 kills, easily pacing Utah Valley. Jasmine Nutupuivaha has 4. Mikaela Jarema also has 4. Nutupuivaha's 4 kills with 0 errors gives her the best percentage in this contest. Anybody with multiple kills. Tara Feedy sends it over as we're back underway. Sukov almost found pay dirt. Tara Feedy does. 1-point game here in set 2, 20-19. Saren Merrill will serve for Utah Valley, who have just 1 ace in this contest so far, and it came from Maddie Wardle. Sukov is set back. Utupuivaha was the first one there, it looked like. And we're back even at 20. Tarafidi is also given credit for a block, and the service continues from Merrill. Wicks sets, Mariner finishes. Runners lead 21-20. Desiree Sukov to serve. Wicks will set for Boyso. Was it deflected? They say no. Cesar Banati, the assistant coach for the Roadrunners, is not happy with that call. And here's another look. Still having a conversation over here, but won't matter. Even at 21 now. Brianna Mariner, and she'll get the finish. 22-21, Roadrunners lead Utah Valley. Brooke Boyso exits. Krista Hernandez to serve for Bakersfield. Hernandez, the libero, sends it across. Tara Feedy, hello. Boy, is there some authority in the shots by Kazna Tara Feedy. And it's 22-all here in set number 2. Tara Feedy exits. Abby Vincent in to serve. A freshman from American Fork, Utah. Wicks sets up for Mariner. It is blocked in front. Nutupuivaha was there. Timeout, Roadrunners. Utah Valley leading 23-22 in set number 2. Roadrunners looking to go to 3-0 in conference play. Utah Valley looking for that first win in conference action. Utah Valley has been so close during this losing streak. 5 contests lost in a row. They lost 3-2 to Cal Baptist on Thursday. They lost 3-2 to Kansas City last Saturday. They lost 3-2 to Chicago State 2 Thursdays ago. They went to Utah, ranked 24th in the country at the time, and lost 3-1. And they started this losing streak was a 3-2 loss at home against Weber State. All of the contests have been close for Utah Valley most of this season. Wins at NC State, against Appalachian State, and against Campbell were all 3-2. I tell you what, you beat a squad like NC State out of the ACC, you're doing something right. A 3-0 loss at Oregon, who was ranked 18th at the time. They opened the season against BYU, the number 8 team in the country, in an exhibition and lost 3-0. Sam Atoa's alma mater. Krista Hernandez keeps this alive, and Utah Valley looking for a set win here. Hernandez plays it again. Sukov, little touch over. Runners will go back on defense. Allred, too much. Kristen Allred, a little too heavy. It's 23-23. Lesa Eliseo will serve. Nutupuivaha. And it's set point for the runners and a timeout. Utah Valley. Samatoa wants to have another conversation. Jasmine Nutupuivaha had a chance to give Utah Valley set point. Instead sent it too wide to the left side as she went across the court. And the Roadrunners now up 24-23 in set number 2. They won the opening set 25-23 as well. Twelve kills for Kasna Tarafidi, leading the way for Utah Valley. And Nutupuivaha has 4, along with Michaela Jarema. Kaylee Downs with 2. It's the only other Wolverine in double figures on kills right now in this match. That is not the case for the Roadrunners, who continue to spread the ball around. Brianna Mariner's 5 kills leading the way. Melitza Vukabrat and Desiree Sukov each have 4. Emily Hansen, Madison DeGarmo, Brooke Boyso all have 3. Runners hitting 111 on the attack. Utah Valley 091. And it's the errors that have been the difference so far. 17 for Utah Valley to 13 for the Runners. Maddie Wardle flying under the radar here, has 13 assists, and Jasa Funk Stratton has 9 for Utah Valley as the service comes from Mariner, Elisaya rather. And here is Elisaya setting up to Garmo. Deflected back, it goes out, and the Runners have won the second set 25-23. CSU Bakersfield takes a 2-0 lead on the heels of a pair of 25-23 victories. The Roadrunners will have a chance to sweep Utah Valley in set number 3. We'll be back with that set here on ESPN3.
There he scored again. He just scored twice in a row. Look at that header, right? Cross the ball. On ESPN Plus, you can get football, and you can also get football.
Can you get Serie A on this?
Yeah, oh yeah. Get that Ronaldo situation going, get that Ibrahimovic situation. You know what I'm talking about? You know Ibrahimovic? You like when he takes his shirt off? Don't lie. I can watch Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney. You do like Wayne Rooney? Yeah. That's it. That's a goal. Yes. If you want to see Wayne Rooney, this is where it's at, ESPN Plus. Cool. I'm telling you, man, it's great.
27 outs. The season's that short now. 162 games to arrive here. 9 innings to survive. 27 outs. Baseball on the brink. When it all comes down to one game. The NL Wild Card, presented by Hankook Tire. Tuesday at 8 on ESPN.
Monday Night Football is your future.
Chiefs Broncos, Monday at 8:15 on ESPN.
MLS. How we do our soccer. Tomorrow on ESPN and FS1.
Welcome back inside the Icardo Center here on ESPN3. I'm Jason Galvin. We're at the halfway break of this one. CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners up 2-0 on a pair of 25-23 set wins over Utah Valley. Let's take a look at some highlights here from the opening 2 sets of this one. And it has been Brianna Mariner leading the way for the Roadrunners with 5 kills in this one. But Madison DeGarmo, Melitza Vukabra, and Desiree Sukoff all have 4 kills apiece. It was DeGarmo with the set-winning kill in set number 2. Brooke Boiseau has 3 kills, and Emily Hansen also has 3 kills for the Roadrunners. And Sydney Wicks with 8 assists, and Lisa Elisaya has 9. 2 assist leaders for the Roadrunners. They take a look at the team stats here, and it's Kaznatara Fidi leading the way for Utah Valley with 12 kills. That is a match high by a country mile. Same for Maddie Wardle with 13 assists leading the way for Utah Valley. That's been the story of this game so far. The Runners playing kind of a complete contest, while Utah Valley has had to lean on Tara Fidi and Wardle to lead the way. Let's take a look at some more team stats here. Look how even most of these numbers are, though, and that's what we talked about before the game. Giovanna Mello, the head coach for the Runners, said it. Just 2 very balanced programs here. The way that they play, identical styles, means we're probably in for a close one, and that's what it's been so far. 2-0. The Roadrunners lead over Utah Valley. We're back with set number 3 in just a minute here on ESPN3.
ESPN Plus has a free trial. Okay. The food that we are consuming right now, not free.
Bring on Monday, because Mondays are made for Monday Night Football. Chiefs Broncos, Monday at 8:15 on ESPN.
Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is LeBron James.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Kobe Bryant.
Julius Erving.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
I didn't choose it. It chose me.
Under these lights,
A whiteout night at Happy Valley.
anything can happen on Saturday night.
The college football playoff is coming, and when it comes to who's in, everything you do matters.
No pressure.
So toot toot is kind of like, I should say, toot toot.
That's when somebody's just feeling good about themselves, usually me. I never had a 4-game losing streak in 8 years.
Oh my God, talk more about yourself. Toot toot.
Trying to find that wide receiver, the next, I say, Randy Moss.
That should probably be a toot toot and some push-ups.
I never get any props.
Riggs.
Toot toot.
MLS. Our soccer is everywhere. Makes us known. So the world sees who we are, how we do our soccer. Tomorrow, it's New York Rebels versus Atlanta United on ESPN, followed by Sporting KC versus Real Salt Lake on FS1.
Back inside the Icardo Center here on the campus of CSU Bakersfield as we get ready for the third set of this Western Athletic Conference matchup between the Bakersfield Roadrunners and the Utah Valley University Wolverines. I'm Jason Galvin. Thanks so much for spending part of your Saturday afternoon with us here on ESPN3. And it will be Utah Valley who will open up service here in set 3. Maddie Wardle, who has led this contest in assists so far with 13 and does have the only service ace of the contest for Utah Valley, will get us going. And right away, great serve as Sukov had to dig it out. Brianna Mariner sends it back over. Here's Utah Valley, and a right-handed finish attempt by Elena Hansen is sent back. The runners are on the board first here. It is 1-0 in set number 3. That was Boyso and Mariner who both got blocks there. And CSU Bakersfield won both of the opening sets 25-23. This has been a tightly contested contest so far, though, as Sukov sends it across on service for the Roadrunners, and an attempted finish off the right hand of Alexis Davies kept alive. Here's the left-handed finish by Vukabrat, and that is blocked in front. And Utah Valley right away brings it even at 1 apiece. Boy, that second set featured 14 ties and 6 lead changes. The opening set had 7 ties and 5 lead changes. Wick sets up Boyso. She is rejected at the net, and that was Michaela Jarema. Alexis Davies was also there. The Utah Valley leads 2-1. And service from Elena Hansen. Mariner punches it to the back, but had a little too much on it. Had the right idea. It's 3-1 Utah Valley. There was a lot of space back there. For Brianna Mariner, that is her 5th error. And this service goes wide. It's 3-2 and a side out back to CSU Bakersfield. Utah Valley with just 1 service ace in this contest, but now 6 service errors versus the runners who have 4 aces to 6 errors. Krista Hernandez, make it 5 aces, why not? And the first for the libero. Look at the top spin, and never a chance for Elena Hansen to dig that ball out. So Hernandez will continue her serve, the sophomore from Culver City, California, down in the Los Angeles area. Tara Feedy gets her first kill of set number 3, right on cue, to put Utah Valley back up 4-3. Look at this finish. Desiree Sukov was frustrated with herself on that one. Not sure there was much she could have done. That was Vukabrat. Set back. Tara Feedy kept alive by Vukabrat. Now a chance for Brianna Mariner. Tara Feedy blocks it in front. Hernandez will set. Here's Vukabrat, the freshman. She gets the finish. We're even at 4. Four to 4 here in set number 3. The runners up 2-0, and it's Leysa Elisaya serving. Tara Feedy can just send it back across. Chance for an attack from Emily Hansen, the hometown girl. Now Tara Feedy, kept alive by Elisaya, plays back over though. Another chance here coming for Tara Feedy. That's the game plan for Utah Valley. Just set up Kazna Tara Feedy. And a finish for the Roadrunners, and that's Melitza Vukabrat. Back-to-back kills. Vukabrat now with 6 kills. That leads the Roadrunners. What a dig by Emily Hansen, but it's all for none. It's a beautiful touch by Alexis Davies to realize the Roadrunners were spread out. Just dropped it over the net. Brings this match even at 5, and service now to Utah Valley, and this will be Brienne Mortensen, the freshman out of Bountiful, Utah, as Samatoa starts to empty his bench and get some more players involved in set number 3. Looking for that magic spark to get the Wolverines over the hump. Played back over, and here's Hernandez. Elisaya will set up. Vucabrat cannot finish, though. Played back across. And out. Krista Hernandez almost played it, but then pulled her arms back last second as she realized it was about to go out. The runners take a 6-5 lead, and here is Milica Vucabrat to serve. The freshman from Novi Sad, Serbia. Sukov, and it was kept alive by Merrill. Now played back over. The runners have a chance to set something up. Desiree Sukov. It's 7-5 Bakersfield. Mortensen trying to set up Terafiti. And that'll be a kill for Kristen Allred, who just got it over the net. The runners could not play it back. So 7-6, and it's Terafiti who will serve for Utah Valley. Elena Hansen out. Kaylee Downs is in. A lot of height in the contest right now for Utah Valley up front as Terafiti sends it over. Krista Hernandez on the first touch. Sukov plays it across. Downs cannot find any space. The runners another chance. Here's Sukov again. Desiree Sukov score it. It's 8-6. A sign out back to the runners. Sukov with 3 consecutive double-doubles and 5 on the season to lead the runners. Had 11 kills and 10 blocks against Fullerton on Tuesday night in a 3-set sweep. Downs is rejected in front, and that was Brooke Hoyso. Hoyso, active in set 1, was pretty quiet in set number 2. Makes an impact right away here in the 3rd set to give the runners a 3-point lead. Biggest lead of this set as DeGarmo nearly picked up an ace. And Downs will score for Utah Valley. And a side out back to the Wolverines. It's 9-7. Jasmine Nutupuivaha will serve. And Nutupuivaha tried to pick on Sukov, who kept it alive, and now Sukov will get a chance to attack. And a double touch. Michaela Jarema. It's 10-7. CSU Bakersfield leading Utah Valley. Sydney Wicks to serve, and Wicks brings it across. And an illegal set. And it's 11-7, biggest lead of set 3 for CSU Bakersfield. A timeout on the floor. Sam Matoa wants to talk things over. We're back for the rest of the 3rd set here on ESPN3.
The Infiniti QX50's revolutionary VC turbo engine has the power of a V6 and the efficiency of a 4-cylinder.
How did Germany not do that first?
Well, if you can't beat them. The all-new 2019 Infiniti QX50. There's nothing traditional about it.
So toot toot is kind of like, I should say, toot toot.
That's when somebody's just feeling good about themselves, usually me. I never had a 4-game losing streak in 8 years.
Oh my God, talk more about yourself. Toot toot.
Trying to find that wide receiver. The next, I say, Randy Moss.
That should probably be a toot toot and some push-ups.
I never get any props.
Riggs.
Toot toot.
Welcome back inside the Icardo Center here on the campus of CSU Bakersfield. I'm Jason Galvin. Great to have you with us here on this Saturday afternoon. The Roadrunners lead Utah Valley 11-7 here in set 3. Bakersfield winning the first 2 sets by a score of 25-23. Sydney Wicks to continue her service here for the Roadrunners. And it'll be played to the outside, back across by Kristen Allred. Here's Desiree Sukov. She is rejected by Allred and Michaela Jurema. So the score now 11-8. The Roadrunners up on the Wolverines. Service to Maddie Wardle. Sukov is rejected. And that time it was Jurema and Kaylee Downs. Wardle with a service error. Back to the Roadrunners now. It's 12-9. Litsa Vukobrot returns for Hannah Manzanares. Desiree Sukov will serve for the Roadrunners. Wardle sets. Kaylee Downs finishes. It's 12-10, and it's right back to Utah Valley for service. And Elena Hansen will enter the game for Kaylee Downs and immediately head back to serve. Ten serving 12 here, as this is a cross and dug out by Hernandez. Wicks will set. Vukobrot kept alive by Wardle. Here's Wicks, sets up. Boyso is stuffed at the net. Michaela Jurema has really come alive here in this third set for Utah Valley at the front of the net. Jurema, the 6'1" middle blocker, a junior from Highland, Utah. Hansen's service continues. Utah Valley trailing by 1 here in set 3. As Brianna Mariner tries to get the offense going for CSUB. Now Mariner and Boyso with the block kept alive. Mariner back over. He is rejected. Here's a chance for Sukov, another big block, and Michaela Jurema has come alive for Utah Valley, and this contest is even at 12 here in set number 3. Hansen serves. Hernandez on the first touch, and Wicks will set for Brianna Mariner. Kept alive. Tara Feedy. Utah Valley leads 13-12. Timeout, Bakersfield. Giovanna Mello wants to talk things over and stop the bleeding here in set number 3. It is 13-12, Utah Valley leading the Roadrunners. Michaela Jurema has been lights out here in this third set for Utah Valley at the net. Blocking in front, you see Kazna Terafiti having some fun with Jasmine Utupuivaha there. Here's a replay. Some of the highlights here in set number 2, and there's Jurema with a block in front. Another block there from Jurema. And another block for the score on Jurema. Michaela Jurema has been crucial to this run by Utah Valley. Jurema now with 9 blocks to lead the way for Utah Valley, and in this contest, Utah Valley has outblocked the Roadrunners 30-10. Jurema has 9. Terafiti with 5. Utupuivaha has 5. Kristen Alred has 5, and 4 more for Alexis Davies. Look at the Roadrunners. Emily Hansen's 3 and Brooke Boyso's 3. Leading the way. Desiree Sukov has not recorded a block in this contest. And here's the serve from Elena Hansen for Utah Valley, and Brianna Mariner ends the run for Utah Valley and brings it even at 13 apiece. And it's Krista Hernandez who will serve. Defensive specialist for the Roadrunners. Their libero will send it over to her counterpart, Saren Merrill. And just like that, Michaela Jarema's coming out party in set 3 continues with the kill. It's 14-13 Utah Valley, and Jarema's going to get a break now. Here's Mariner, and she delivers. Boy, Brianna Mariner almost took the line judge out with that one. Look at this finish. Will they rule that out? There's a conversation now. Well, it was announced as Mariner. Sydney Wicks is the captain for the runners, is over having a conversation. Saren Merrill, the captain for Utah Valley, is there as well, with the up official, Landry Homsher. Homsher now talking to Patrick Bradley across the floor, and a yellow card is issued to the runners. And I believe that was issued to Cesar Banati, the assistant coach for the runners, and it was the second official, Patrick Bradley, who overturned the call of the line judge at the back, and Brianna Mariner comes back and just hammers one home. And if that wasn't a statement about how the runners felt about the last call, I don't know what was, and that got some life out of the fans here inside the Icardo Center. It's 15-14 now, Utah Valley leading CSUB in set 3. Leysa Elisaya is back to serve. And a block in front by Madison DeGarmo. And a net violation called in the process, and we're even at 15. Leysa Elisaya's service will continue. All even at 15 here in the third set. Tarafiti dug by Hernandez. DeGarmo could not finish. Wardle keeps it alive. Tarafiti blocked in front by Hansen. Tarafiti gets another chance. Kept alive, but it'll go out. Elisaya did a nice job there, all she could do. And Utah Valley back in front, 16-15. So the service coming from Brianne Mortensen. DeGarmo picked out an open spot and is able to finish as Elena Hansen could not keep it alive. What a heads-up play by the senior Madison DeGarmo. Even at 16 once again, and Melitza Vukabrat will serve for the Roadrunners. Here's Tarafiti from the other side. Tarafiti with a heads-up play, took a little off of it, and was able to get a deflection off of DeGarmo or Hansen. They were both there. 17-16, Utah Valley now back in front. And Kazna Tarafiti will serve. Tarafiti sends it over to Hernandez. Here is Desiree Sukov. Tarafiti didn't play it real well. Utah Valley can just play it back across. And a chance for Emily Hansen. And Emily Hansen delivers. The Centennial High School graduate from right here in Bakersfield, the only local player on this Roadrunner roster, brings it even at 17 here in set 3. And misplayed by Madison DeGarmo on the attack from Kaylee Downs. Utah Valley back out in front, 18-17. Some miscommunication there between Manzanares and Hernandez. Kept alive by Hansen. Boyso back over, and they say too many touches. Boy, the effort was pretty phenomenal And Cesar Bonatti is once again not happy with that call. And Giovanna Mello, the head coach for the Runners, who is usually unflappable, has a look of shock on her face right now as Utah Valley leads 19-17. Sukov set back, it's 20-17. Momentum squarely on the shoulder of the Wolverines. Timeout, Roadrunners. Utah Valley leading 20-17 here in the third set. And here is another look at what was called too many touches. There's one, there's two, there's three. So the only conversation maybe there is if there was a fourth touch. Here's another look from the back camera. We'll have a good idea here. Played across, there's the block. It goes off. They're saying Hernandez got a hand on it is what happened. Because Elisaya and Hansen was the first to touch it, and then Elisaya. And Boyso sent it back over. And what they're saying is that Krista Hernandez stuck her hand out and got a deflection on the way down. And I don't know if there's any way that we're ever going to get a clear answer on that one. Great job by our camera crew, though. Be able to capture that. The call is what it is at this point. The momentum squarely on the shoulders of Utah Valley now, though, as we stated. It's 20-17 here in set number 3. The Wolverines up on the Roadrunners. This timeout coming to an end. Utah Valley a little slow getting out of the timeout here. Runners are ready to go. Jasmine Nutupuivoha will serve. Student section here at CSUB getting loud, trying to bring the runners back into this one. Emily Hansen is stuffed at the net. Mikaela Jarema, once again, the junior from Highland, Utah, has led the way for Utah Valley here in this third set. Manzanares misplayed that a little bit, kept alive. Hernandez just bumps it back over. And another finish. That one puts Utah Valley up 22-17. Alexis Davies on the kill. Biggest lead of the contest for Utah Valley in any set. Here's Hansen, soft touch kept alive. Davies is rejected. Brooke Boyso cannot find open space. And a chance for Jarema again. Mikaela Jarema gives the Wolverines a 6-point lead in set 3. It's 23-17. Nutupuivaha's service continues. Sukov to end the bleeding. Nutupuivaha keeps it alive. Played back over. Boyso, and she'll get a finish. Brooke Boyso ends the run. It's 23-18 now, Utah Valley. And CSUB needs a run of its own as Sydney Wicks is who the runners turn to for service. Wicks sends it across. Mortensen set it up. Boyso keeps it alive. Mariner, big left-handed finish attempt. Merrill saved it. Davies is rejected. Brooke Boyso gets the block. It's 23-19. Wicks on the serve, and Wicks will get an ace. Tara Feedy could not handle it. Timeout, Utah Valley. Samatoa maybe sensing some of that momentum swinging back in the direction of the Roadrunners. It's 23-20. Utah Valley up on CSUB here in set number 3. Here's the Utah Valley run. This is the comeback from Bakersfield, actually, as Brooke Boyso with the finish there. There's the block from Boyso that started it. The freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona, who redshirted last season and has been really a revelation for Giovanna Mello's squad here in her first year playing for CSUB. As we look at Desiree Sukov and Brianna Mariner there. Kyla Jarema for Utah Valley, who has really led the Wolverines here in this third set. Jarema now has 6 kills and 11 blocks for Jarema. That is a contest high. Super fan. Some of the baseball players from CSUB as well there. Good crowd on hand on this Saturday afternoon. Brooke Boyso was the featured athlete before this game. Said it's not the key to this team's 6-match winning streak has been its mental toughness, its ability to hold each other accountable. That's coming into play here in set number 3. Look at the effort by Manzanares to keep it alive, and look at the finish in front. Boyso and Mariner. A point that looked all but lost for CSUB, and Boyso and Mariner team up. You can see the look of disbelief almost from Brooke Boyso. It's a 2-point game, 23-21 here in set 3. Wick's service continues. Tara Feedy didn't play that very well. Downs just sends it back across. Here's Mariner. It's 23-22. Utah Valley with some frustration on their faces. As what was a 6-point lead has dwindled away here in set number 3. Jarema, big hit. Hernandez keeps it alive. Boyso will just play it back over to Merrill. They'll try to set up Jarema. It goes outside. And a big finish there. That was a clutch finish for Utah Valley. And Kristen Allred, a sophomore from Mapleton, Utah. And it's set point for the Wolverines. (24-22), and Maddie Wardle will come in to serve for Utah Valley, and a chance for the Wolverines to win the first set of the contest. Wardle serves. Hernandez on the first touch. Here's Wicks, sets up Mariner. Merrill keeps it alive. Now Wardle, right-handed finish, goes wide by Kaylee Downs. It's a 1-point lead for Utah Valley, 24-23. Desiree Sukov will serve for CSUB. A big serve for Sukov. Gets it over. Tara Feedy, first touch. Here's Wardle. Kept alive now by Hernandez. Wicks will set it over instead. Downs can just play it back. It's out. And we're tied here in set number 3 at 24 apiece. And Wicks knew it the second it left Kaylee Downs' hand. Sydney Wicks was right there screaming that it was out. And we're even at 24, and Sukov's service will continue. And she serves it into the net. Elena Hansen brought in to serve for Utah Valley. Set point up 25-24. Hansen's service gets over. Here's Vuka Brat. Rejected, and Utah Valley will win set number 3, 24-26. And we'll play 4. Bakersfield leading 2-1. The 4th set coming up next. We're back here on ESPN 3.
Under these lights, everything is big. Big atmosphere. Big plays. Big statement. Anything can happen on Saturday night.
We really like having Aaron around, but we're concerned he takes his name a bit too literally.
Okay. He has to do golf again.
All rise.
27 outs. The season's that short now. 162 games to arrive here. 9 innings to survive. 27 outs. Baseball on the brink. When it all comes down to one game. The NL Wild Card, presented by Hankook Tire. Tuesday at 8 on ESPN.
He's hanging on for dear life, and oh!
Kenny Mayne?
Hey, just here to let you know, that's going to be on SportsCenter.
That's gonna be on SportsCenter!
And that could be the game.
Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is LeBron James.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Kobe Bryant.
Julius Erving.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
I didn't choose it. It chose me.
Getting ready for set number 4 here between CSU Bakersfield and Utah Valley's Western Athletic Conference women's volleyball action on this Saturday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN3. I'm Jason Galvin. Utah Valley picking up the win there in that 3rd set. And for the Roadrunners, that is just the 4th set that they have lost during this 6-game winning streak. You can believe that. Utah Valley able to stay with it in the 3rd set after leading by 6 points. The Roadrunners came back and brought it even at 24 apiece, but then Utah Valley closed things out. Look at some of the statistics here through 3 sets, and leading the way for Utah Valley is Kazna Tarafidi, the freshman who leads the conference in kills per set at over 4 kills per set, has 16 through the opening 3 sets of this one. Right? Well ahead of her average, actually. She's up over 5 kills per set in this contest. Saren Merrill has 22 digs for Utah Valley, and Alexis Davies has thrown in 12. 19 assists for Maddie Wardle. And it was really the play of Michaela Jarema with 6 kills total and 12 blocks total. Most of those coming in that 3rd set that kept Utah Valley in this one. Runners continue to spread things around pretty evenly. Brianna Mariner has 8 kills. Desiree Sukov has 7 kills. Sukov also has 9 digs. That's second on the team to Krista Hernandez, who has 23. Brooke Boyso with 5 blocks to lead the way and 4 kills for the freshman. Lisa Vukabrat has 6 kills. Brenda Glassman chipping in for the Roadrunners. Switch sides again. Waiting to see who's going to serve for the Roadrunners to start this 4th set. It will be Hannah Manzanares. Manzanares, the redshirt junior from Phoenix. She went to Phoenix College. And here's the opening serve of set 4. Manzanares. And this is Sukov. Kept alive by Saren Merrill. And an opening finish. Kazna Tarafidi, Utah Valley. Saren Merrill will serve for Utah Valley, up 1-0 here in set number 4. Elisaya sets up DeGarmo, who's had kind of a quiet game, actually. And DeGarmo got a hand on it. Wasn't enough. Utah Valley takes a 2-0 lead here in set number 2. Service continuing now for Saren Merrill. Tarafidi with kills in both rallies so far in set number 4. Get another chance here. DeGarmo able to send it right back. Here's Tarafidi again. Hernandez keeps it alive. Elisaya sets up DeGarmo. Wardle to Merrill. Here's Terafiti. Now Hernandez. Desiree Sukoff. Right-handed attack from Alexis Davies was sent back by the runners. Terafiti keeps it alive. Here's Sukoff again. Sukoff found some open space. Runners are on the board here in set 4. It's 2-1. Madison DeGarmo will serve for CSUB. Trailing 2-1 here in set number 4. Big finish from Terafiti again. It's 3-1 Utah Valley. Kazna Terafiti, all 3 kills here in set number 4. Runners won the first set 25-23. They won the second set 25-23. Utah Valley battled back, picked up set number 3, 26-24. Emily Hansen puts Utah Valley in a tough spot. Merrill can just play it back over. Runners now with a chance to set up an attack. Hansen is rejected at the net. Jasmine Tutupuivaha. Brianne Mortensen was there as well. Mortensen will play it here. Terafiti just sends it back over. Elisaya sets up Brooke Boyso. Nukupuivaha with another block in front. Utah Valley up 5-1 in set 4. Runners want a timeout. Giovanna Mello not happy with her club and the way they're performing here to start the 4th set. The team is hearing all about it right now. I tell you, I can hear some of what she's saying, though. This is motivational. It's not angst or anger. I think it's frustration because the club is not playing up to its own standards. There's nobody tougher on this program than the players. That's exactly what Giovanna Mello just told her players. We spent some time around this Bakersfield club. They had a chance to do here. And it's easy to see why this program has been so successful. These players believe every word out of Giovanna Mello's mouth, and why shouldn't they? A successful junior college career, a successful career at Arizona State University, a successful career as a head coach for many years in Nebraska. And now here at CSUB, Giovanna Mello has won the conference tournament twice in 4 years, including last year. Here's the runners trying to get back on the board here and close this lead. Boyso sent it back across. Tutupuivaha plays it over. Here's Sukoff, and Desiree Sukoff found some open space. So it's 5-2. Utah Valley run ends, and Sydney Wicks is entering the game and will serve for the Roadrunners. Tutupuivaha, big right-handed finish, and she delivers. Jasmine Tutupuivaha's 5th kill of this contest. Entered the game 4th on the team in kills per set in conference play. Utah Valley now up 7-2. It's been quiet in this contest. Kristen Allred with 4 kills for Utah Valley as Terafiti serves. Allred entered the contest 2nd on the team, and Sukoff will get a kill. Allred averaging 2.3 kills per set in conference play and 3.2 kills per set overall, but has just 4 kills in this entire contest. As Sukov serves. He's going for the ace there. It was kept alive by Merrill, and this is misplayed by Sydney Wicks. It's 8-3. Utah Valley leading the way. Michaela Jarema returns and goes straight to the front line with Downs and Allred. Allred deflects this one. Point for the runners. Brianna Mariner picks up another kill. Make it 9 for Mariner, trailing Sukov. Desiree Sukov has 10 kills in this contest to lead the Roadrunners. There's Allred, cannot find any open space. Little touch back across by Mariner. Allred again is rejected by DeGarmo. Allred gets another shot. Hernandez keeps it alive. Sets up Vukabrat. Merrill able to play it. Here's Downs. And Utah Valley back up by 5. It's 9-4. Kaylee Downs gets the finish. The service from Maddie Wardle. Mariner is rejected at the net. But it goes out of play and a point for CSUB. 9-5 now, and the side out back to the runners. Lisa Elisaya into serve. Here's Allred. Kept alive by Elisaya and Hernandez. Elisaya can just play it back over. Caught the net. Almost worked out for the Roadrunners. There's Elisaya, and Sukov will set up Emily Hansen, and Hansen cannot get it over the net. Utah Valley will pick up service on the side out. It's 10-5. Wolverines lead the Roadrunners here in the 4th set. And Kristen Allred, the sophomore from Mapleton, Utah, will serve. And Allred, great service, gets an ace. Allred to serve again. Elisaya sets. Hansen finishes. It's a 5-point set lead for Utah Valley, 11-6, as Melitza Vukabrat will serve. Vukabrat sends it across. And an attack by Alexis Davies goes wide. It's 11-7. Some momentum creeping back onto the side of the Roadrunners, perhaps, as Vukabrat's service continues. Sends it over. Wardle sets. Jarema finishes. The lead is 5. It's 12-7 here in set number 4. So Saren Merrill to serve for Utah Valley. Manzanares on the first touch. Here's Emily Hansen. To the back. Count it. (13-7) as Tara Feedy picks up another kill. Giovanna Mello letting her team play through this run by Utah Valley. Sukov, a little touch. And a net violation on Utah Valley ends the run. It's 13-8, a side out to the runners, and they will send Madison DeGarmo back to serve. Here's the service from DeGarmo, who had 2 service aces in the opening set of this contest. Terafiti is rejected by Brooke Boyso. Emily Henson was there as well. It's 13-9. I think Hanson got it first and then Boyso. As DeGarmo sends it over, picks on Terafiti. Utupui Vaha with a beautiful touch back over. It's 14-9. Sukov, and she gets it. Desiree Sukov, and it's a 4-point contest, 14-10 here in set number 4. Sydney Wicks will serve for the Roadrunners. Terafiti caught the net, played awfully high by Mariner. Sukov. Locked in front by Boyso. Runners have a chance to set something up now. Brianna Mariner. Boyso plays it over, kept alive. Boyso again, still going. What an effort from both clubs here. Here's Wicks, sets up Sukov. Desiree Sukov gets the finish. It's 14-11, Utah Valley. And those are the type of plays when you can finish on a rally like that. It can really swing momentum. Got the crowd back into it a little. Here's Terafiti, and Terafiti just hammers one at Hannah Manzanares. Couldn't do anything but react. The lead back to 4 now, 15-11. Terafiti will serve. Kasna Terafiti sends it across. Hernandez kind of misplayed it. Here's Mariner. Set by Merrill. Kaylee Downs able to find some space. It's 16-11 Utah Valley. Starting to look like we're headed for set 5. Sukov. What a dig that was by Mortensen. Wick sets Boyso. Boyso gets the point. Brooke Boyso. It's a 4-point set at 16-12. And for Boyso, that is her 5th kill of the contest. Sukov leads the way with 13. Sukov to serve. Allred played it back over. Here's a chance for Brianna Mariner. Brianna Mariner gets the kill. It's 16-13. Mariner with her 11th kill of the contest. And now service from Sukov. Mortensen set it up. That is too deep by Jasmine Hutupui Vaha. And just like that, a 2-point set, 16-14. Climb back on first touch. Too deep by Haley Lusky, who enters the is Hernandez. Hernandez. And Chris enters